Have you ever stopped in the stillness of your day and asked yourself the question, why am I here? What is the purpose of this life, this journey, this moment? This question has been asked for centuries, and its answer has the power to transform not just how we live, but how we experience life itself. In Buddhism, the question of why are we here isn't answered with dogma or blind faith. Instead, it invites us into deep self-inquiry, into the exploration of our very being. It invites us to wake up from the illusions we live under and see life as it truly is. First, let us look at the nature of existence. Buddhism teaches us that life is characterized by three marks: impermanence, anicca, unsatisfactoriness, dukkha, and non-self, anatta. Everything in this world is changing, nothing is permanent, and what we cling to as self is, in truth, a collection of ever-shifting processes. But this isn't a message of despair. It's a call to awaken. We are here to understand this truth, not just intellectually, but through direct experience. When we see the impermanence of all things, we stop clinging to what cannot last. When we understand the nature of suffering, we begin to let go of the causes of our pain. And when we recognize the illusion of self, we find liberation. The Buddha said, "You are your own master. The future depends on your own self-effort. We are here not to escape life, but to transform it, to free ourselves from ignorance, craving, and attachment, the chains that bind us to suffering." So, why are we here? Buddhism offers a clear and practical answer. We are here to walk the path of awakening. This path is the Noble Eightfold Path: right view, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. Through this path, we cultivate wisdom, ethical conduct, and mental discipline. We learn to see life clearly, act with compassion, and develop a mind that is calm, focused, and free. Each step we take on this path brings us closer to the realization of our true nature, a nature that is free, radiant, and boundless. When we practice mindfulness, we come into the present moment where life truly exists. When we practice meditation, we begin to see beyond the surface of our thoughts and emotions. And when we live with compassion, we align ourselves with the deepest truth of our being, that we are all interconnected, that our happiness and suffering are inseparably linked to the happiness and suffering of others. So, why are we here? From a Buddhist perspective, we are here to learn, to grow, and ultimately, to awaken. Life is a precious opportunity, not because it guarantees comfort or happiness, but because it gives us the chance to discover the truth. Imagine this. Out of countless lifetimes, we have been born into this moment with the capacity to hear and reflect on the Buddha's teachings. This is a rare gift. We are here to use this opportunity wisely, to turn inward and find the answers that cannot be given to us by the world. But awakening is not just for ourselves. We are also here for others. The Buddha taught that the highest expression of awakening is compassion. As we free ourselves from suffering, we naturally seek to help others do the same. Our purpose is not separate from the purpose of all beings. It is deeply interconnected. Friends, to ask, "Why am I here?" is to ask, "How can I live with meaning?" The answer lies in the way we live each moment. We are here to live fully, to be present, to appreciate the miracle of this fleeting life. We are here to love deeply, to forgive freely, and to act with kindness even in the face of difficulty. We are here to transform suffering, not by running from it, but by facing it with courage and wisdom. Every challenge we encounter is an opportunity to grow, to let go, to awaken. We are here to create harmony in the world, not through grand gestures, but through small, mindful actions. A kind word, a generous act, a moment of understanding. These are the seeds of a life well lived. Ultimately, we are here to journey within. The Buddha taught that the answers we seek are not out there in the world. They are within our own hearts and minds. As we walk this path, we begin to see that the question, "Why am I here?" leads us not to an external destination, but to the realization of who we truly are. We are not separate from life. We are life, dynamic, impermanent, interconnected. To awaken is to remember this truth, to dissolve the barriers of self and other, and to rest in the natural state of peace and clarity. My friends, as we sit here together, let us take a moment to reflect on this precious life. Let us honor the question, why are we here? Not by seeking an answer in words, but by living the answer with our hearts. We are here to awaken. We are here to love. We are here to serve. We are here to realize the timeless truth that lies beyond all questions, that we are already whole, already free. So let us walk this path with courage and joy. Let us live each day as if it were our last, not in fear, but in gratitude. And let us remember that the journey of awakening is not a solitary one. Together, we create the conditions for peace, for freedom, for enlightenment.